loves! Welcome back to our channel. My name is Jen and our baby Ella is busy, so it's just me talking to you right now. In today's video, we would like to talk about the documents that you need to prepare to apply for a student visa or subclass 500 in Australia. First, for your identity, of course, you should have a valid passport. For your English language skills, you should have a valid English language test result that is required to apply for a student visa in Australia. For your evidence that you have enough money to study and stay here in Australia, you should have a bank account, or you should have access to bank account of your families or your relatives or whoever person who will sponsor your study here in Australia. As a temporary entrant, you should have documents like transcript of records that shows your educational provider or your institution, your address, and the duration of the course that you have studied, and also some certificates that you acquired while you are studying in that institution. As a temporary entrant, you should also have a certificate of employment from your past and present employer. You prepare payslips or employment contracts, and you should also prepare your resume. As evidence of your intended study, you must provide confirmation of enrollment from Australian school. And how to obtain a confirmation of enrollment from school? You need to apply any accredited course from an Australian institution that you want to study. For welfare arrangements under 18 years old students, you must provide Form 157N or nomination of a student guardian in Australia. For parental consent, if you have a child under 18 years old and one or both parents are not applying Australian visa, both parents must complete a Form 1229, a consent form to grant Australian visa to a student under 18 years of age. For your health insurance, you must provide evidence that you have adequate health insurance while you stay here in Australia, and your health insurance must be overseas student health cover. If you change your name for any reason, you must provide evidence that you have changed your name. For example, it might be marriage certificate if you get married. If you have a spouse or a de facto partner, you can provide a marriage certificate or family book, household booklet, or any other family composition documents. For your employment history, you can provide employment contract or payslip as your evidence. And you may also include a curriculum vitae to support your claims. If you use a migration agent, you need to complete Form 956. If you bring a dependent child aged 5 to 17 years of age, you should provide evidence of Australian school enrollment. If you are undertaking a research studies in Australia, you should attach a copy of your research or thesis topic and your resume. If you want to know further details about the things that I have discussed to you now, please follow me. Let's click Immigration and Citizenship Australia website. Then click Visas. Click Getting a Visa. Click List of all visas. Click Studying and Training Visas. And click Student Visa Subclass 500. Now we are here at the Subclass 500 or Student Visa in Australia. Then we click Step by Step. In Step 2, gather your documents. You can see the Document Checklist tool. Click on that. Now we are here at the Document Checklist tool. Type the country of passport, say for example Philippines, and type the education provider that you want to apply. Let's say TAFE South Australia. Then tick on none of the above, all other students, and then click Display Evidence. There you have it, the documentary evidence list for your particular country and school. First, we have the identity. Click the details. It says you should attach a copy of your passport. Second, we have the evidence of intended study. You need to provide a confirmation of enrollment or COE for all intended courses if applying outside Australia. You may also want to read special categories here if you want. Next is the welfare arrangements for under 18 years old students. Click the details here. And this is all about Form 157N, nomination of a student guardian in Australia. Next, we have the parental consent, and we should click the details here. It says if you have a child under age of 18 included in the visa, and one or both parents are not applying for Australian visa, both parents need to complete and sign the form 1229. Then we have the health insurance. It says you need to provide evidence of adequate health insurance, and your health insurance must be Overseas Student Health Cover, or OSHC. And below we have the genuine temporary entrance requirement. We can click the details here. You can include evidence such as proof of employment of your current or most recent employment, which includes payslip or a contract. You can also attach your most recent curriculum vitae or resume. Then about your qualifications, you need to provide a certified copy of your academic transcript, educational certificates for your diploma or degree, or letter statements from your overseas education institution. Then if you have Australian qualifications, you need to provide a certified copy of your academic transcript of records, educational certificate, etc. For the change of name, click the details here. So if anyone in the application has changed his name, you provide a certified copies of documents verifying the name change. This might include marriage or deed poll certificate. If you have a relationship, spouse, or de facto partner, you need to provide evidence of your relationship with your spouse or de facto partner. You may provide marriage certificate or other evidence of family composition. Next is employment history. You need to provide evidence of current or most recent employment, which might include payslip or a contract. You can also attach your most recent curriculum vitae or resume. If you have a migration agent, you need to complete Form 956, advised by a migration agent or exempt person. Let's click the details here. You need to complete and sign Form 956, advised by a migration agent. Next is about appointment or withdrawal of an authorized recipient, or Form 956A. Please help me to read about this Form 956A because honestly, I am not really familiar with this document. It says, provide a completed and signed Form 956A appointment or withdrawal of an authorized recipient, etc. Next is about evidence of school enrollment for dependents. If any family unit member are 5 to 7 years of age and will live with the applicant in Australia, documentation confirming their enrollment in an Australian school is required. And finally, if you're a research student, you should attach a copy of a research or thesis topic and your resume. So these are all the documents that you need to submit online. And some documents that I have mentioned earlier. If your country is not Philippines, you can change the country here and the school of your preference. All the countries are listed here. You just need to scroll up and scroll down and choose your own country of passport. And if you are none of the following mentioned above, please tick none of the above, all students. And then click Display Evidence. And automatically, all the documents that you need to provide will be listed below. Please take note that I am not a migration agent nor a registered lawyer. I am just a nobody sharing personal knowledge with you. So if you want to clarify things, please contact Immigration Australia directly through the contact details that appeared on your screen for any legal advice. We thank you so much for always watching on our channel. You take care, and we're sending all our love to you. We'll see you on our next video. Bye. We love you every second.